So thank you, Jacob, for coming to AI. And well, we are going to discuss this book, this recent publication of you and Gabor Schreier and Benjamin Knapp a bit. So talking about disruption, what is disruptive branding actually?
Disruption, when you look at it, has been with us since ever. If you base your thinking on the fact that creative destruction is a wonderful theory that Joseph Schumpeter developed, where growth can only happen in a capitalist environment. Growth can only happen if innovation is spurred, and innovation can only be spurred through creative destruction. You think of it for a minute and you think, actually, disruption is a metaphor for creativity.
When reading your book, I read that challenging the notion that a brand refers only to visual identity is very important. So if we don't understand branding anymore in terms of visual identity, what are the spaces of branding? In which spaces does it operate?
If you circumscribe the concept of branding to visual expression, if you really approach branding from a visual aspect, i.e. brand equals logo, you're making a very big mistake. Because if brand equals logo, brand stays only as an aesthetic exercise. To me, to us in Saffron, brand is the promise of an experience delivered. And if you understand, if you agree with me that brand is a promise delivered, it cannot only be about the visual expression. Yes, of course, anything visual makes something intangible tangible because you can see it. But brand is about many other things. Brand is understanding every one of the touch points that your audiences, not just your customer, but your customer, your employees, your different stakeholders have with your organization, and how something that you stand for, your purpose, actually gets delivered in every one of the touch points. Okay. So if it's about every one of your touch points, the visual expression of it cannot be the limit. The space has to be involved in it. The experience, no matter how you look at it, has to be involved in it. So a lot of thinking, a lot of words, a lot of books have been written lately about UX, user experience, as if UX was a domain that only belonged to the digital world. But the reality is that user experience is about the experience of the user, be it digital or be it physical. In my understanding, there's no limit to branding, and that's why our people are not just graphic designers. Our people are not just business strategists.
So thank you very much for a brief introduction of the book, and thank you for coming to AI.
Pleasure.